and being able to close out close matches, and demonstrated both by Vasquez there.
His 13th victory, and now back-to-back wins in a row for Vasquez. As we go to our final bout before the intermission here at 157 pounds, it'll be Michael Kilic, 4-11 thus far this year for Arizona State. And number 16th ranked Vinny Zerban. Zerban at 11-2 thus far this year for the Bears. And a quick takedown right off the bat from Zerban. Literally wasted not a second amount of time.
I mean, if you're Kilic, you're excited to be out of bounds after a start like that, just to, wrap your head around and get reset. But
a quick escape from Kilic. It's quickly 3-1 in favor of Zerban, the redshirt junior out of Beth Alto, Illinois. An NCAA qualifier as an at-large a year ago and was one round away from earning All-American status. Nearly cracked his way into the 6th best in the country, trying to get onto that podium this year. Meanwhile, Kilic, the native of Marietta, Georgia, opened his season with a big-time 17-5 major decision to open his dual campaign against Cal Baptist. Kilic with a nice sprawl. Shot in from Zerban.
yeah, after the strong first 2 seconds of the match by Zerban, things have settled down a little bit, but I would expect another shot here. He's, working to get forearm control on that right arm right now.
Kilic, some nice defense since that opening shot by Zerban. Shot right out the gate. Got the three-point takedown, but Kilic has been able to slow things up since. 9-6 dual lead for Arizona State with a minute to go here in the opening period of 157. Sun Devils earning the victory by forfeit from Richard Figueroa at 125. As Steve O'Poulin reportedly did not weigh in today. Would have loved to see that matchup. 133. Colorado able to earn the win.
Paying dividends for the Sun Devils right now. I mean, without just nullifying that match, it would be 3-6 right now for the Bears, and looking for 3-9. But now Kilic keeps this to a regular decision.
A stalemate. Crowd didn't think so. Thought Kilic was working towards something. 21 seconds left in the period. The Sun Devils earning the win in their opening bout, and then in the last bout from Jesse Vasquez with that 6-4 win over Benji Alanis. And at 133 and 141, decisions for the Bears, but nothing more. Only bonus points we've seen thus far were the forfeits, so we'll see if we're working toward that in the back half of the duel. A 3-1 lead for Vincent Zerban. The NCAA qualifier on top of Kilic. He was a 3-time state champion in Georgia. As Zerban is able to work free under the grasp of Kilic. Now a 4-1 lead for the Bear. Kilic, also a Greco-Roman national champion in high school, so knows how to tango with the heavies. Wonder if he gets after it at all with Colton Schultz.
That would be getting head thrown by Colton Schultz would be a rough experience for a 157-pounder.
Colton Schultz, the National Greco-Roman Wrestler of the Year last season, just came up a match short of a trip to Paris in the 2024 Olympic trials. going to Adam Kuhn. That finale in State College. We'll see him up later today.
Zeke's liking what he's seeing from Kilic right now.
Zeke been able to revitalize this Arizona State program into a perennial powerhouse in college wrestling. Top 7 finish each of the last 4 years, highlighted by the national championship individually for Richard Figueroa at 125. You got an NCAA finalist in Brandon Courtney back in 2021. And a 2-time national champion, Zahid Valencia, in 2018 and 2019.
Yeah, and the thing with college athletics nowadays is it's not just about, building a good program, but maintaining a good program. We've seen what Arizona State's been a few years ago, and it's going to be, interesting, especially without Colin Schultz, without Jesse Vasquez, where necessarily the program goes in the next few years with just Richard Figueroa at the helm. And how do you keep Figueroa here in the new age of NIL and everything?
That's the new things that both of these programs are trying to navigate. And 4-1 lead for Zerban heading into this third period frame. With riding time not a factor at all thus yet in this match. And the same thing for Troy Nickerson, trying to navigate building a program of his own. Quick turn for Zerban, nearly had the fall. Has the backside of Kilic looking for the pin. Has the arm bar, trying to place him on his shoulders, get some near fall points.
His delta
He's going for the home run.
It's close, but that right delt is still up.
Kilic trying to break free. Zerban locking down on those arms, trying to work the shoulders flat. And now a potentially dangerous call. Allows Kilic to emerge free from the pinhold lock. 4-point near fall for Zerban on a move that came out of nowhere. Just came with real quick on around that corner.
Yeah, I mean,
had Kilic in some real big trouble.
That was potentially dangerous for a minute there. It looked like he was about to get the pin, couldn't get the left delt down, but yeah, I mean, he's gonna go back to essentially the same position here in a second. Just needs to break down the tripod.
So now, with the riding time currently in Zerban's favor, it would be a 9-1 major decision if he's able to hold on. Be the first bonus point victory for the Bears. It would give them the lead in this duel going into the break. So Kilic trying to work to an escape to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, and then momentum-wise, after the break, you got the 165 freshman for ASU that, you're already down a point then in the duel, and then, you'll get into Max Wilner.
Kilic able to work three as he's able to toss Zerban right off his back, but right back on top goes Zerban. Zerban so quick to react, not phased at all. Went right back in and secured the takedown on that quick slide by. And that will cinch up a major decision win for Vinny Zerban, as he gives the Bears the lead in this duel, 10-9. Slim separation between both of these squads as the redshirt junior Vincent Zerban comes away with the W. 10-9 Northern Colorado at the break, as both teams will go and reset for the back half of this duel. But don't go anywhere. We got a special piece coming around the corner your way, taking a look back at how Richard Figueroa